Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Lucimus Prime here, so it's time for this week's merchandise showcase. So I got quite a lot today, so there's a lot to show here. But first of all, in terms of what I unboxed, of course, last week then, so I didn't spend much time on my hands because, as you guys know, I was watching Sonic the Hedgehog 3. But the day after that, of course, I was able to do a little bit of unboxing, and in that free time, I was able to unbox my figure of classic Sonic the Hedgehog. So I thought, why not for the occasion? So there's classic Sonic the Hedgehog right there. I definitely had a great figure of him. Then in terms of what I got today then, so I got quite a lot of figures in this week, and also some films as well, both Blu-rays and Steelbooks, and also some games too as well, all of them on PS3. So let's start off with the video games I got. So I got 3 of them on PS3. One of them is a game that I've been looking for ages, and it's actually like a first game in a franchise of 2 games by Activision, and also Radical Entertainment. And this is a game, a franchise, in which you play as a shapeshifter who can create really powerful weapons, and like organic weapons basically. And this character, of course, is known as a Prototype. And as you guys guessed by that clue, the game I got, of course, is Prototype, the first game. For those of you wondering, I'm a big fan of both Prototype games. I've played both of them before on like Xbox 360 and Xbox One. And now I have both this game and its sequel on PS3, so I'm looking forward to revisiting them on PlayStation. Can't wait to do that. Then I got a video game, which is by the company Rovio, and it's a crossover between this franchise is by them and, of course, my first sci-fi franchise, which is Star Wars. And let's just say it's a franchise in which, of course, the Star Wars characters become birds, which, of course, get very angry. And this video game, of course, is none other than Angry Birds Star Wars on PS3. So I thought, why not get this? And because I played it on iPad, definitely a really great game. I thought, why not get it on console, see what it's like? So we're able to finally have Angry Birds Star Wars. Even says here, exclusive new levels, which is pretty awesome. So definitely a cool bonus right there. And the other game is a fighting game in a franchise by, of course, Bandai Namco, and this is like, you know, of course, a collection featuring, of course, a game and also a prologue to the game's sequel, and also as well a movie on this collection, which is pretty cool. And this game, of course, which I got is none other than Tekken Hybrid. And this, of course, comes with a PS3 remaster of Tekken Tag Tournament in HD, alongside a prologue for its sequel, Tag Tournament 2, and also the film called Tekken Blood Vengeance, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm going to have some fun with this. I've already got Tag 2 on PS3, so I've now got a first game on PS3 remaster, which I'm happy about. So, yeah, got this. Then, as for the films this week, I was able to get, of course, 2 Blu-rays and also as well 3 Blu-ray Steelbooks. So I'll show Blu-rays first. Both Blu-rays are horror movies as well, just so you know. One of them is a film that I checked out, of course, to celebrate, of course, an American holiday, which, of course, took place in November. And I also got a NECA figure for, of course, the serial killer from this film as well recently. So I thought I want to get a film when I saw it. And this film, of course, which I got on Blu-ray is none other than Thanksgiving. Definitely, in my opinion, a really fun horror movie. Definitely something I'd recommend if you want a good horror movie, especially if you want to watch something like Thanksgiving. Definitely a very good film. But now, speaking of horror movies, we get to what is probably my favourite horror movie of this year. One that I absolutely love, and it's part of a franchise which only started recently, of course, in the last few years or so. But in my opinion, it's got better and better over time with its films. And this film was proof of a franchise has still got, and I cannot wait for its 4th movie as well, which has been confirmed, and I cannot wait for it. I'm so excited for it. And this 3rd film, of course, which I got on Blu-ray, is also a Christmas movie as well as a horror movie. And this horror film I got on Blu-ray is none other than Terrifier 3. So, yeah, I, of course, love the first 2 films. And when I saw this film, I also loved it. And it was proof of the franchise is still going very strong. And I really cannot wait, of course, for more to come from this. So, would you give me Terrifier 4, please, right now? Please give me a movie right now. Now, for Steelbooks, I got 3 of them. And they're all upgrades from films I previously had, of course, on Blu-ray. Now, the Steelbook. The first one is for an action spy film. And it's a film I'd recommend if you guys want to see like something similar to John Wick, but this time featuring a female protagonist instead of a male protagonist. And this female character is played by my first South African actress, Charlize Theron. And in my opinion, it's a really fun action movie. It's quite similar to John Wick because I believe it's by some of the same writing team as it, I think, which is pretty cool. And this film, of course, which you got as a steelbook, is none other than, of course, Atomic Blonde. Definitely, in my opinion, a really fun action film. I'd recommend it if you guys want to see it. That's what it looks like on the front and back there, which is pretty cool. I'm happy to have this on it. Then the next film I got is an upgrade for, of course, a classic movie, I think, released in the 80s, I think it was. And this is a film which is directed by Ron Howard. It's also my first film by Ron Howard, and it's based on a story written by George Lucas as well, which is definitely really awesome. And this film also, unfortunately, got a TV show which released recently, I think like a couple of years ago, something like that. Didn't hear good things about that show, and I wasn't even interested in watching it, because I personally think this film was perfect on its own as one movie alone. And this one, I got as a steelbook, is none other than Willow. Definitely, in my opinion, a really great film. My favourite film by Ron Howard, and definitely George Lucas, one of his best works, in my opinion, that he's written, absolutely. I recommend this film if you want a great fantasy movie. It's definitely, in my opinion, a really great film. Then the next film I got is for steelbook, which is actually a 4K one as well, for a film that came out this year, and it's a fourth instalment in an action buddy cop franchise. And in my opinion, this film was a really fun film from this year, really. One that I definitely had lots of fun watching, and it was definitely really great. And this, of course, stars as Will Smith and Martin Lawrence in it. And this film, of course, which you call as a steelbook, is none other than Bad Boys Ride or Die. Definitely, in my opinion, a really, really great film, and prove the franchise is still going strong. And I really would love to see more of this franchise, most definitely, because I really enjoyed this film. It was lots of fun. Now for figures then, so the first figure I got is for a franchise involving, of course, the beloved Blue Header, which I saw a third film of last weekend, and I unboxed a classic figure of as well last weekend. This is a figure for another character from that franchise, one I want to get a figure of. This is based on how she appears in the games, her regular appearance. This character, of course, is none other than Rouge. So, yeah, this is based on her regular appearance, looks pretty cool. Also, I thought I'd get this because why not? What's cool is there's Classic Sonic coming back there as well, alongside Silver and Neo Metal Sonic, which is pretty cool. So yeah, got a figure of Rouge. Then after that as well, I got as well a Marvel Legends figure for a Marvel superhero, one of my favourites of all time as well. This is based on how he appears in the comics, and this is definitely really cool, this one, because it comes with his vehicle, which he drives. And this set, of course, is of none other than Ghost Rider and his motorbike. So I thought, why not give this, because Ghost Rider, in my opinion, is a really awesome character, and I thought, why not give this because it comes with a bike, so yeah, why not? Then after that as well, I got a NECA figure for, of course, a movie character also from the 80s as well. And it's probably one of my favourite movie protagonists of all time from the 80s as well. And it's from a trilogy involving, of course, time travel. And this is based on how his character appears in the first movie of this franchise. And it's also my favourite wall of the absolute legend, which is Michael J. Fox. And this figure, of course, is a NECA figure of none other than Marty McFly, as he appears based on the first Back to the Future movie. So open it up there, here he is. So it comes with some really cool accessories, alternate heads as well, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, I'm going to have lots of fun opening this. Hopefully one day I'll get a figure of Doc Brown, I really hope so. Then after that as well, I got a Transformer. And this is a Transformer who appeared in the film Rise of the Beast from last year. And this is a character who appears at the start of the film, and is also the character who, of course, confronts Scourge. And Scourge, of course, says to his character, "So you're this planet's great warrior." And if you guys are wondering who that character was, of course, that character he was speaking to was none other than Applelink. So, yeah, I thought, when I get through Applelink to further complete my Rise of the Beast collection, so I got this, and this can, of course, go with my other Rise of the Beast figures, because as you can see here, I've already got these ones so far, and I can happily add Applelink to it, which I'm very pleased about. So, yeah, I got this. He's similar in appearance to Optimus Primal, or in robot mode, and in gorilla form, but still looks really cool on the left foot. I guess it makes sense because he's a Maxwell like Optimus Primal, so I guess it makes sense. Then after that, as well, today, I got two more figures, and they're both of the same character, of course, and it's, of course, my first superhero of all time. This one is by Hasbro, and it's based on how his character appears in a 90s cartoon, and this character, my first superhero, as he appears in the cartoon, is none other than SpiderMan, as he appears based on a 1994 cartoon, and I just had to get this because why not? I've already got figures based on a cartoon of Carnage and Tombstone, so I've already opened Carnage, and soon I'll open Tombstone, then I'll open this, and it looks really cool, this figure. And I thought, why not, because I love a 1994 cartoon, so I thought I'd get a figure of it. And the final figure I got is also a figure of my favourite superhero, but it's based on how his character appears in films. And I've already got figures based on my favourite Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, and also based on Tom Holland's and Spider costume from Infinity War. And I thought, why not get a figure of the other live-action Spider-Man? So, as you will have guessed, I got a Marvel Select figure of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. It is based on the Amazing Spider-Man 2, but one thing I will say is that personally, I prefer this costume over the costume in the first movie. I know it's not so much because I hate Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I still think the costume is really cool, and I thought, why not get a figure of it? I mean, it's Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, what can't go wrong with that, can I? Definitely not. So, I got this, and this now means I have figures of all three live-action Spider-Man, which I'm really happy about. Very pleased about that. So guys, this is me, of course, doing my merchandise showcase what I got this week. So, you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to look in the comments what your favourite thing that I got this week. Let me know in the comments below what's your favourite. Also, be sure to join the team, plan for pressing subscribe movies coming in the future. And I'll see you all later.